Hello, it's Marco here from Markom3D. What are we doing today? Making a house. That's right. Jeez. Oh, it's been a long day. But let's get into it. So first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring across an image of a house that I've just kind of found. And then we're going to roughly line it up. Will that image work? Work? Nope. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. This one work? Nope. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's do it the other way then. So, sorry, I'm just trying to find an image of a house that I really liked. We'll do it this way. Snipping tool. Let's grab a photo. There we go. Save image. Thought it was going to work. Clearly it didn't. F5 in that puppy. Let's bring that in. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Let's now start stuff. Please tell my stream's still up. Yes it is. Beautiful. July 1st is my first film. Brian Wilson, buddy. Living the dream. Welcome. Oh, far out. There we go. No, come on, stay. Oh, you suck, pop filter. Terrence, welcome. Let's create a house. Merger. Chase. All the big dogs are already in. Alright. How are we going to do this? So let's scale this image up. Bah. Actually, let's get rid of this. I know there's an add-on that I should be using. But for the sake of me, I cannot remember what that add-on is. So Lights Camera Action is coming up. Which is which is a short film festival here in Canberra that I normally do every year. And so I'm just starting to prepare what it's actually going to be like. I should set up the camera, eh? What do you do? Hang on. Alt R, Alt G. Let's go G to the, select the camera. G to the Z, bring it up. G, Y, Y, G, Z, 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 Z. There we go. So something like that. I'm just trying to remember this off the top of my head. Didn't pre-plan this. And so now technically if I grab my camera, yeah, cool. So let's go into the origin, something like that, rotate on the Z. I think that looks pretty darn close. Let's move this thing back. G, Z, Z. Just move it back a bit. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. Camera. Let's line that puppy back up. Bam! Alright. Whatever that. Terrence. Yes. Nice. What film is that? What? Oh. Why Fspy. Fspy is the add-on, isn't it? Does it come with Blender? No, it doesn't. Oh, fine. I'm going to find it. Stuff it. Find it later. But that's the add-on. I was trying to remember what it was. Right. So what we're going to kind of do now is I'm just going to quickly try and block this out. Let's grab this edge. E to the X. Whatever. Because most of these shots we're really not going to be seeing much, which is good. But I'm just going to try and... Oops. Extrude to the X. No, that's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to get Fspy. Dang it. I don't even know how it works. Open source, blah, blah, blah. Download. Sure, why not? Download. WinZip. Am I going to regret this doing on live stream? Quite possibly. There we go. Alright. We're getting there. Did it download? I'm pretty sure it downloaded somewhere. There we go. Fspy. So let's just quickly install it. Or not. Control A. Oh, cancel. Oh my goodness, how annoying is this thing? Downloads, right click, new folder, Fspy. Fspy, because I can spell. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is a picture. Just it's a picture that we're copying. It's not EEVEE yet. And probably what we'll be doing is grabbing this and going across to Unreal Engine, because that's where the bulk of the animation will be happening. Well, actually, will be where all the animation is happening, just purely for render times. More information, run anyway. Please don't kill me. Drop an image. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go with it. That does not look right at all. Or do I have to do it? I thought it would have done it automatically. Stuff it. Whatevs. Look, let's just continue on. There we go. All right. Back into this. What do we got? Do have a good stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much on the... Yes. Finally hit that goal, which was good. E to extrude. Very happy with the fact that I finally hit 30,000. The goal now is to hit that 80 mark. 80 mark? 100 mark. One can dream. I think of it. Far out. E, Y, extrude to about there. And so I'm just going to kind of guesstimate all this. So where I'm initially from, which is Adelaide, a lot of the houses used to look like this. E to extrude. Let's go along X. X to about here-ish. E to extrude X. Because I'm not being too accurate, I'm not too pedantic on this. Let's go GG and move it along there. And then I can just select this edge, Control-Shift-B. Control-B. And then that's kind of like that radius there. Lovely. From here, let's kind of grab this section and we'll build it up. No, not you. And then we can go E to extrude along the Z axis, which is about here. That bit there, we're going to have to cap off. And then we've got this bit here that still goes. All right, cool beans. Let's extrude, Alt-S to scale that a really silly way. So we won't do that. Let's kind of just grab all these faces here. E to extrude. My goodness, why are you being such a jerk at the moment? So I've got duplicated faces at the moment. All right, let's go E to extrude, Z to about here, and then we'll fix that up in a sec. Let's grab, actually we'll grab this whole line in here, minus this piece here. Blender's not feeling Blender at the moment. Let's grab these pieces here, delete vertices, let's select everything, merge by distance. What have we got? I got a lot of dance with my bodyguard. What? I make a lot of dance with my body. Okay. Send you a link. Sub 16. If you post it on Discord. Yes. I can extract it for you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. No, I didn't use Fspy. I couldn't remember the stinking add-on. So I'm just going to kind of go off it. Now, I'm not trying to go for precise with this. What we are trying to do is just trying to make some sort of area. There we go. E to extrude, like so. Oops, that's by there. Let's go medium point. There we go. And then we're just going to kind of dump stuff on here. So let's kind of duplicate all these faces here. C. Oh, shut up. Fine. Grab all them. Grab that. Shift D, Alt S. Okay, whoops. Let's go scale along the Y axis. Oh my goodness, Blender. Why are you being such a stooge at the moment? G to the Z. Let's grab it like this. like so. Oh, I could have just scaled on the y-axis. You know when you just doesn't seem nice at the moment. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Why is 30 people in chat and yet 2 people liked? What the hell? Where's the love? That's the way the cookie crumbles, pretty much. From here, let's keep extruding this piece up. I think that piece is a little bit too big. It sure is. So, as I was saying earlier, so local short film festival, which I normally go in every year. And obviously this year is no exception. Luckily enough, being in Australia, we don't really have to, we don't have too many issues at the moment with COVID. So we can still, luckily enough, get around to places and so on and so forth. I hate you. Why? All right, that's fine. And then we'll grab this scale along the X. Lovely, lovely jabblies. Now we're going to kind of just work on this area really quick. So what I need for this short film is actually just a couple of houses. Actually, what I might do is I might grab all these. I just need a couple of houses because that's part of the short film. Funnily enough, what I am going to be doing tomorrow is I'm actually going to try and reach out to a real estate company, a local real estate company, and see if they will kind of not really sponsor, more allow me to use their images in my animated short film. Because obviously if it's a local short film, hopefully local companies will be supporting it. So I'm just going to send off a very polite email saying, hey, can you just let me use some of your stuff? Because at the end of the day, so where these people are going to be saying, right, orthographic, that's orthographic. Where these people are going to be standing can be kind of like from this angle, or actually probably from here. So we'll get the flooring, and we'll kind of just get their reaction of like, oh, this is a good house, or it's not a good house. We'll play that by ear. What I'm going to do is just duplicate that, Alt-R, Alt-G, Alt-R. Okay, so that's still parented, so let's bring that out. Let's bring that out. Alt-R, Alt-G. Control-P. How do you break? I am having so many brain farts right now. Unlink. There we go. Shift-D, right-click, unlink. Oh my goodness, you suck. Anyway. Okay. It's alright. We'll work around it. Just bring that in again. Alt-R, Alt-G, rotate X 90, and we'll keep the same scale. Press N. Let's go like that. And then I'm just going to go V, V, V. And then we can select all this, press hide, and then we'll kind of just use it as a base. It's just as a reference for me. What we might do, Simon actually as designer, I'm riveted. I use Rivet. Blender is wow for sci-fi. Oh, I wouldn't use Blender. Yeah, I'm not really going for realism in this one. Because at the end of the day, the whole short film will be within Unreal Engine. I mean, obviously you can get some very good graphics in there, but I'm not too concerned with that jazz for now. So something about there. Where's my default cube? So I'm going to use the default cube just for kind of like a scale. 2 meters. That's about right. Pergola. And then we can see that we've got this kind of A-frame. Beautiful. I'm happy with that. Let's now come in. I'm going to put in door framing. Let's kind of now give it a little bit of love, and then we can come in and put that in later. Nice big window. We can see it's a little bit higher than that, but that's fine. E to extrude. I'm just going to extrude that out a little bit. And then I'll probably come in and use a whole bunch of, just plain simple materials that we've got from PBR Combo. That's the material add-on. I was trying to remember. Let's grab this face in here, and I'm just going to extrude that way. And then we've kind of got the same window over here. Grab that, E to extrude, just a smidgen. Let's grab this face in here, Shift D, rotate X. I'm just going to rotate it like that. Let's bring it out a little bit. G to the Z, E to extrude. And now we've kind of got that shelf looking piece. Shift D, and we'll just slot that in as well. Something like so. Cool. I'm fairly happy with that. That looks all right. Let's go ahead and make this piece here, Shift D. Let's go P, separate by selection. I'm going to grab that. It's probably a little bit big. E to extrude, like so. Actually, let's just go G to the Z, and then we might just go like so. Grab the same thing, Shift D, X, and we're going to place that about there. Let's get rid of this face and this face. Whoops, delete faces. Grab that top bit, F, 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 and then we've kind of got our joist, this joist here. Once again, not being too pedantic, because at the end of the day, this shot isn't going to be very long. So that's why we're kind of just whipping it out at the moment. All right, let's kind of go with this. I'm just going to grab that. Really should have worked on the roof, but whatevs. I'm going to press I to do an inset, like so. And okie dokie. Ah, that's because of... Why is that? I probably got normals faced the wrong way. So if we go into face orientation, whoops, come over here. We can go face orientation. We can see that they're all facing the wrong way. Let's go Shift N, flip those, Control Z. Let's select these pieces here individually. Control L, Shift N. Oh, because it is all linked. You idiot. You idiot. My goodness. Let's grab that and that. Shift N. Now what's going to happen? If I select this and this, I. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Fix that problem. Let's go I, E, because that's just a little bit of decoration in there. Let's turn off that face orientation. I know I need to flip this around. Just 3D things. Mate, I will be using your stuff coming up very soon. I'm not too concerned about poly count in Unreal Engine, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be rendering the animation, so it'll render at its own time. It took me about 3 minutes to render a 30-second clip, which is at 30 frames a second as well, which is unbelievable. It's brilliant. Why are they all the same object? Because I am just kind of smashing this out at the moment. Is the best answer I can give you. Control B. Whoops. But we can always come in and split it off afterwards. Grab that, grab this. Nope, we won't. Let's go E to extrude. And then let's kind of go backwards. Actually, no, we'll create a cross beam in here. It's going to grab that, Shift D, rotate 15 degrees minus. It's not 15 degrees, it's 30 degrees. 45? Good enough. Let's go E to extrude. No, that is way too much. Rotate 30 minus. Yeah, that's a bit better. Rotate 60. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Control L, G. Put it around here-ish. Where's my middle? I think this is my middle here. So let's just go E to extrude. Control L, Shift D, rotate 90. 120. There we go. Maths is coming in handy. Something about there. And then what I'll do is put a split there. split there. Let's kind of now delete this and this. No. Let's do this first. Let's go GG. And then we'll go, no, Marco, you're wrong. GG. And then we go GG. Something like that. And now we can get rid of all this jazz. Delete vertices. And let's go press period key just to zoom in a bit. And then we can go merge at center, merge at center, merge at center, merge at center. And there we go. We've got our, oh my goodness, I stuffed up there. It wasn't merge at center. GZ, I'm just gonna, there we go. That's fine by me. Let's maybe grab everything and GX, kind of just put it roughly in the middle. There we go, that looks about middle-ish. And now what we can do is we can grab these pieces here, J to the Z, J to the Z, C, J to the Z, C, J to the Z. And then I can grab this, I'm just gonna go scale X, Y, oops, scale Y, just a little bit bigger. There we go. So now we've got that whole crossbeam area. From here, I'm just going to grab one of these pieces, Shift D, rotate X 90 degrees. Let's scale that like so. Put an edge loop in there, put an edge loop in here, put an edge loop through there. And then I'm just going to grab this, G to the Z, bring it down. And so we're just kind of filling out that space there. Lovely jubblies. Bring that over. J to the X. Edge loop in there. Scale Z. Oh. Scale Z0. There we go. GZ. And then we can come in and we can just grab these. Delete faces. Oh, delete faces. Oh, isn't that right? There we go, I've kind of built that. Now let's build this roof. And obviously at the end of the day, we're not really going to be seeing the roof with this shot. So we can cheat quite a bit, which is what I'm going to go for. Oh, that's fine. Let's go E to extrude, like so. Probably should have a look at some of the comments. In here as a filmmaker uses Blender. Correct. Da-da-da. Hello guys, CG Tech, welcome. Cool. Does seeing help with the modeling? It does a little bit. It subsides the frustration. Sometimes it subsides the urge to kill. It's not working! Why? Yes, Marco has lost the plot, what little plot he had to start off with. So what we're going to be doing is kind of maybe creating these joists up in here. I think it's a little bit too big. Let's go GY. I'm going to grab that. And let's just go G to the Y. Control L. And then from here, I'm just going to grab a few. Let's go Shift D, rotate. Somewhere in there. Shift D, Shift D. And then we can grab these again. Nope, U. Control L, Shift D, rotate 120. Nope. Hey, what's that? Oh, 60. Yep, that's fine. G, and we will plop that about here. Nice. And then we've kind of got those cast iron, not cast iron, the fence roof. Tin roof, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, see, I haven't used ZBrush yet. I can't stand sculpting. That is a skill set I don't have, and I have no intention of learning. Let's put another joist in there, just in case we see something, which we won't. We will have a piece in here. We know that I'm kind of just jumping around everywhere here at the moment. Control Z. Shift D, scale to the X, and we'll extrude that all into there, which is cool. While we're here, let's just go, Scale. Let's just extrude and scale that up. Whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie doodle. There we go. Nice. What we can do is go shade smooth, and it looks like crud, obviously. But if you come over here into the normals and auto smooth, there we go. But we still have that smoothness there. Lovely. With this roof, once I create this roof, I'm just going to kind of copy and paste it, put it over there as well. But we can kind of see that it's almost as if this bit here is a little bit taller, which is fine-ish. I think that's going to be Future Marco's problem. Something like so. Yeah, cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with what the people are saying. Sunday night, it's late. It is currently 9:45. I have unfortunately been playing games, which has destroyed my productivity. But that's fine. We will deal with it. Okay, let's kind of grab that. And then I'm just going to move this over. Whoops. Just so we kind of don't see that mess. So from here, let's kind of create the roof. I have a feeling, I think maybe the best way would be to cheat, which I am all for cheating. Let's grab this face, Shift D to the Y, scale Y, something like so. Scale Z 0P, separate by selection, so it's its own piece now. Scale along the X. Let's go, we want that curvature. So from here, I want to grab every second piece, GZ, and we're going to do something like that, really extreme, and then go Control B to do a bevel. And now we've kind of got that piece, what we're after. Just going to delete those two. I know it's a little bit high poly, but once again, not too fast to rotate 30 degrees. Let's kind of just line it up roughly. Something like that. Looks good to Marco. Let's come into wireframe. There we go. Okay, let's just go GZ, bring it up so it's sitting on top. I think they are a little bit too big. Do I care? Not really. Because, I mean, yeah, like I've already said, at the end of the day, this shot isn't going to be massive. So we can cheat a little bit. I'm not going to have someone, whoops, who's going to be, you know, studying it galore. Does that line up? Not really. So let's go hold shift. Yeah, good enough. And then there's our roof. Let's go object, set origin to 3D cursor. That way I can throw a mirror modifier on it. Boop. Excellent. Color bond. Something like so. Beautiful. Let's kind of now grab these pieces here. Shift D. I'm just going to kind of place them there. Oops, there's plenty of room to move. Gee, that's massive, isn't it? So let's grab all these vertices here. No, that might be difficult. That's fine. We'll just deal with it. Let's go GZ, bring it up. GZ, bring that up. Will that work? We'll make it work. Scale Z0, GZ, and we will see that in there, which is fine, because what I can do is I'm just going to apply the mirror, and then I'm just going to come in. Let's find the location about there. V to rip, Control L, delete vertices. Alternatively, and I'll do it with this one, is we can just go K for the knife tool, Z to cut through everything. I'm going to click and drag like that, enter, V to rip, but I want to select these pieces here, Control L, select everything that's linked and delete it. There we go, that's not bad. And then obviously what we're going to be doing as well is I'm going to throw in a whole bunch of bushes, because why not? All right, let's kind of save it. Silly Marco. This is Markom3D Studios. I do have a secondary channel called Dead Set Digital. So if you want to go check out that, I put on a whole bunch of short films. Speaking of yes, my wife gave me the "you idiot." Oh, it was terrible. That was a funny short. So I did that in 15 minutes. This Wednesday, I put up the full recording from start to finish of me creating that animated short film using pretty much all my technologies that I have now. What's this called? LCA 2021. There we go. Right click. Whoops. Let's go. Locations. Nope. And this one will be called House 1. So I have been writing the script at the moment, and I have been using the index card method that we spoke about. I don't know if I've actually done a video on it. But I'm kind of writing down all the ideas for this short. I've got the vague layout for it. The only thing I don't have is obviously shot by shot, what it's actually going to be looking like. But yes, okay, so let's kind of come in. Jeez, there's a lot of add-ons. Extreme PBR combo, there we go. Mesh Materializer, what's that? Oh, yes, I know that one. Okay. AutoRigPro, scatter add-on, yes, simply cloth all the way. Clothes in motion. No, yeah. I don't know, I gotta have a look at that one. I can't remember that one off the top of my head. Anyway, let's go back to this. So first up, let's go, I'm going to create a brand new material, and this one's just going to be called Dummy. First up is I'm going to grab all these faces down here. C, actually let's do it while we're here. I'm just going to expand it all. G, Y, G, X. So this is going to be kind of like our paved area. And then we'll grab this as well, E to extrude along the Y-axis. That's a little bit too much. So probably about to there. And then I'm going to grab all these faces. Let's go new material. Nope. Let's go pavers. Paving. Wood floor. No. Paving. Exterior. We kind of want this one. Let's go map kit, roughness, it's not going to be any metallic on it. Let's go add new material assign. Let's go U project from view, bounce. And then obviously if we go into material mode, it's going to be massive. So let's come over into UV editing and material mode. And I'm just going to scale that to be something like that. Ah, dang it. Okay, so let's grab these pieces as well. U, project from view. We need to assign. And then we're just going to scale that up, like so. Let's kind of just line it up there. There we go, cool. It's easy to run. Yeah, I know. I stuffed up there. Script first shot list later. Kind of, yeah. So I can't actually start filming until the 19th because the whole point of this is lights, camera, action. Is you've got 10 items or locations around Canberra, and we have to incorporate all 10 of them into this short film. So because I'm doing an animated short film, I can kind of get away with it a little bit. Yeah, so this is PBR, Extreme PBR Combo. There should be a link somewhere in the affiliates. So yeah, I got to be kind of really not cautious of it. It's just I got to really do a lot to it. I don't know what I was saying now. Okay, so now that we've got, let's just deselect that. I'm going to select that. I'm going to press hide. Let's get rid of it because I don't need to see it right now. If we come into modeling, and let's just kind of have a look. So we've kind of got this painted concrete here, and let's grab all this jazz. Because at the end of the day as well, this all needs to be exported into Unreal Engine. So let's come in and we'll create a new material. There it is. Paving, no, this one's going to be kind of like a painted concrete. Come on, you can do it, buddy. I think Blender's starting to get upset with me. So this will be a concrete. Ooh. Add new. No, add new. Assign material. How does this look? Let's just go into materials. Let's go Smart UV Unwrapped. That's not too shabby. Let's come into UV editing. I think I might just select it. And we'll scale it up a little bit. Because you have to remember, once again, like I said, you know, we're not going to be studying it for too long. Cool, I'm happy with that. Let's hide that. Come back into layout. Oh, okay, that's the image below. Okay, so from here is this kind of, yeah, this yuck thick concrete. So let's do the same here. Let's press I to do an inset, and we'll E to extrude that back a little bit. And then I'll also do an edge loop through here. So let's grab all this jazz in here. That and that. This is a concrete, and it'll be kind of like a speckledy concrete, something that's a little bit more coarse. Something like that, I guess. I don't know. Let's go add new, assign material, Smart UV project. It's interesting. Let's come into UV editing, scale that up. Why is that black? Oh, okay. So I haven't updated Extreme PBR Combo for a while. And so some of these have the alpha in the normal. There we go. Goal. Yeah, I stuffed that one up, didn't I? Something like that. I think we'll do fine. Yeah, cool beans. Let's just come into modeling. Change this. Let's change this to cycles. GPU. Let's grab the sun. And we'll go 1.2. 2. And then we'll rotate that around like so. I don't like this material. That's not the material I want. Okay, so let's click on that. Maybe this one. And we've got that shading problem again, which is fine. Move that into there. Semi kinda, not really what I'm after, but whatevs. Okay, what are we doing here? Extreme PBR Combo. Is this for your personal project? So like I said, yeah, it's for an animated short film that I'll be doing soon. So I'm just kind of smashing it out. The details aren't perfecto. Oh, darn it. And let's just quickly assign material. Smart UV project. Oops. Assign material. There we go. A lot of repeating texture in there. Far out. It's alright, we'll deal with it. Okay, so from here, what we'll do is let's just kind of work on the A-frame. So we can start. I should have done the materials before I moved it over, but that's fine. Okay, wood. I don't think I've got like a painted wood or anything. What would happen if I just threw that on there? Smart UV reject. Let's go into shading, the alpha. So that's my fault that I haven't updated this add-on. No, it's not what I'm after. Go into material. Yeah, it's not. Whoops. Material's not really what I'm after. But you know what? We gotta just crack on pretty much. Control L. What's this up here? It's almost like a concrete up there, isn't it? So from here, let's come in and grab. What about one of these concretes? Concrete? Assign? No, those just look weird. Oh no, but it's the same thing. Okay. Sure, let's go with that. H-tide. Gosh, that is looking horrendous. Yeah, I don't like this wood. Alright, let's redo that one. So let's go minus. Dang it. Let's grab all this and this. Control L. We will go assign new painted wood. Oh, now this is the problem. If I'm going to be... Oh, darn it. So the problem is I'm creating materials in Blender, but they're not going to come across. And I can't just go export materials with FBX because it's going to... The textures won't come across. Oh, darn nabbit. Dang it. So I've kind of got ploppers. So the problem is Blender takes too long to render. Like even with EEVEE, 1 second a frame. Let's work this out. So even if I go 1 second a frame times 30 seconds a frame, and I'm aiming 4 minutes. Oh, hang on. 30 frames a second times 60 frames a minute. I'm going for 4 minutes. Do that again, because you're an idiot. 1 frame a second times 30 frames a second. 30 frames a second times 60 seconds in a minute times 4. So that's already 7,200 frames, which is divided by 60. Is that 120 hours? 30 frames. No, my maths is completely wrong. Yeah, 2 hours, yeah. Well, that's not that bad. But that's if it's 1 minute. 1 second a frame. So I would have to optimize for EEVEE. So if I press F12. Yeah, okay, EEVEE, thanks. Let's go in cycles, because I always prefer cycles. Let's go 64. Gonna throw in a denoiser. OptX, F12. You suck. Performance, 512, 512, F12. How long is this going to take? So I mean, just with simple materials, and the whole thing's not even textured yet. I don't have any trees out the front yet. $20 seconds. So this is the thing. If I go out to now, I've got 7,200 frames. It takes me 1 minute to complete. Divide by 60. Yeah, it's 120 hours. So, and when you've only got 10 days to make an animated short, oh, far out. So now I'm trying to think. Probably the best thing would be is to make a modular system and get it into Unreal Engine. That'd probably be the best thing. Which we can do, which I've done before. I know how to make modular systems. No, so 72,000 frames. Yeah, render farm, but the problem is with a render farm is making sure all your files have been pushed up as well. That's the killer. Because like I can bring in a second laptop here as well, or I'll probably bring another 3 or 4 laptops, but it's more getting all the materials within the project. And then we're talking about, we got to worry about VRAM. Dang it. Okay. All right. Good job, Marco. Good job. All right. Okay. All right. So what are we going to do? Let's grab all this jazz. Boop. I think there's going to be a lot of modeling happening coming up, which is awesome. Let's go Shift S, cursor world origin. Let's go plane, rotate X 90 degrees, GZ1. And the roof will be at, so this is 2 meters, GZ 0.25. It's 2.25 meters. That's about right. Oh, that's good. Brian, what's the internal of a house? Australia house roof. Dimensions, because I'm not a builder. Ah, sick. 2.4. Bedroom, corridor. All right, so the inside is 2.4 meters. The veranda, okay. So we're looking at 2.4 meters. All right, that's fine. So what we're going to do then is we will grab this jazz. You become 2.4, and that'll be the basis of our wall. So we've got 2 meters by 2 meters. So everything will be based off this wall. Texturing. Think about texturing now. Charan, you still here, buddy? Dang it. Bricks. I have to bake a texture, but that texture will go around to everything. That's fine. Materials can come later. So door frame, we will make at 2 meters. And we'll go like that. This one here. Oh, how wide's a door? 0.5. Let's put another one in there. Minus 0.5. So we've got a meter doorway. Marco, what are you doing? Shift DX. We're just going to push that to the side and we're going to snap everything. However, the problem is I've got the origin point in the wrong spot. So we need to move it over a little bit more. Let's grab this one, GX, move it over a bit more. And then let's grab these, delete edge loops. So now everything goes off this. So we've got our door frame now. And then what I'm going to do is just go E to extrude. Let's go delete. Actually, we could probably keep that. but that's fine. Let's grab, actually we'll grab this edge loop in here. Shift D, G, Y. I'm just going to go like that. Scale, E to extrude. Let's scale that. Scale on the X. And then go Y, buddy. Go Y. There we go. Control L, G, Y. And so now we've kind of got this secondary piece in here, which is our door frame. And then obviously we can come in and put in another, well, we can put our door model in there. Let's go Shift D. Door will open inwards. So that means kind of goes like this. Scale on the Z. G, Y, sorry, scale Y. So something like this. And then what will happen is our door will sit in there. Beautiful. Let's go Shift D to the X. Let's kind of go like that. The door height will be at, the window height will be at 2 meters. And it can come down to, yep, let's go 0.6. Nice big window. So something like that. Let's go E to extrude. E to extrude. From here, I'm going to grab this edge loop, Shift D, scale that in. E to extrude, let's scale that up. Control L, G, Y. And so now we're going to have this. Let's just make that a bit bigger. Whoops, did I stuff that up? I might have. I sure did. Scale X, Y, 0. So now I've kind of got that. Chopper! My goodness, you're in here, buddy. Welcome. Cheese and whiskers. Everyone's here. Make sure you go check out Cakes by Chopper. Oh my goodness, some of those cakes are... What? Unbelievable. Actually, so going off this, the windows are actually like that. Let's grab this inner section. I'm going to raise it like that. Let's go Shift D, G, Y. I'm going to scale it like so. Control L, rotate X 90 degrees like this. And this is kind of like our windowsill. There we go. All right, so there we go. So now we can start pretty much constructing our whole building. So what we might do is do a half wall as well. Let's go Shift D, X, and we'll grab this edge GX, bring that in. So we've got kind of like a meter wall here. One thing we would have to do. No. Oh, Paul Kagegi's done something similar. He's actually got... Oh, no. Oh, whatevs. I don't care. Anyway, sorry. Brain farts. What we will do now is I'm going to create kind of like this brickwork style. So let's go... This will be a little bit trickier. I'm going to go like this. Let's go Shift D. I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. I'm going to grab this one, G to the X, and bring that over. Select them both. Control J to join. Merge by distance. And let's go a few edge loops in there. Let's go 0.25 minus. Nope. 0.25. Let's go 0.4. Make them a bit bigger. Put another line in there. GX. Yep, there we go. So this one's now going to be 0.4. Okay, so let's kind of have a look. Put an edge loop through there, edge loop through here. And we're going to go backwards on this. So that one, 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 that one. Delete faces. Let's go C, delete faces. And now you can already see that we've now created this corner piece that we can fit around here. And this will kind of like hide a whole bunch of edges just in case. Marco stuffed up. Marco stuffed up. Let's select all these. Because, but we're not doing level design though, so it's okay. So the problem is with level design, you can't have this on 0. Because when we flip it around on the other side, if we were to put another wall there, what will happen is those two faces are sitting on top of each other and you'll get conflict. What we can do though, is just kind of like go GY 0.05 minus. And so what happens here is that if we ever put a wall behind it, it won't interact with it. So I'm going to do the same here. If I just go G, I'll select everything. G. What line is that? Yeah, it's 0.1. Fine. G, Y, hold control. There we go. GX, hold control. Back in there, buddy. There we go. So from here, what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to throw in a solidify modifier. Solidify modifier 0, and we'll bump that up. Let's now go ahead and throw a bevel on there as well. Bevel's a little bit extreme, so let's go 0.02, 0.02. Nice. The only thing is, well, I mean, if we're kind of going off this, it's just rendering. So the rendering is kind of sitting on top. So if I go something like, or not, and everything snaps, GX, and then from here I can go Shift D, whoops, Shift D, hold control, rotate X 90. And then you can kind of see that now we've created this corner piece. The big question is what are we going to do about this roof? Because I kind of like the roof. Let's just keep it. We've already done all the work on it. Let's delete that. Let's maybe line it up. I'm going to go Shift D X, bring that there. And we'll make this kind of like a 6 meter front. Let's grab all this jazz and this. GX. All right. Let's kind of scale that. GX. Scale on the X. Something like so. I am happy with that. Obviously, we've got a little bit of clipping, but you know what? Meh. Cool. All right, I'm down with that. And then now that's our roof, and we can put our jargon at the front there. Do you say bungalow? We have houses and bungalows. What the heck is a bungalow, Brian? Is that kind of like a little apartment or something? Because I just say house. It's a house. That's all it is. We will construct these pieces as well. So I don't know what I've done here. Control L, delete vert. Aha. That's what that is. Okay, let's grab that. And we'll grab that. Delete vertices. Cool. And then that way we can move that backwards and forths. However, let's kind of actually line it up properly. Probably about here-ish. So we got maybe 3 meters in there. House with a basement. No, we don't have basements here in Australia. That's not really a thing. Man, I would love to have a house with a basement. Oh my goodness. The storage. Oh. It's the main reason why I would love to have one. But yeah, no, we don't. That's not an Australian thing. Alright, so from here, I kind of need to now Shift S, cursor to world origin. So maybe let's go GX, hold control. And so this is our really big piece that we're going to be using. And we could even use it as a pergola. I think what I would have to do now as well is that's sitting at 2.4 meters, but technically we can bring this down to about here-ish, which would be about 2.1, I believe. So if I just go default cube, GZ, hold control. Yeah, it's about 2.1. Beautiful. From here, let's go set origin to 3D cursor. Cool. From here, I'm just going to select this, Control A, and then we can now select all that, Control J to join. So now we've kind of got all these pieces are coming through. Let's go ahead and create these ones. There we go. And once again, we're being super sloppy because we don't need to be full hardcore awesomeness. Shift D, P, separate by selection. We'll grab that. GX. So something like so. What I will do is I'm going to plop it about there. And then we'll grab this one as well. Scale on the Y. Just so it's sitting like so. Let's kind of grab that. And then obviously now, because we've got snapping, we can see that's what it's going to look like. And I'll bring it back out. Maybe what we'll do is grab all these here. G to the Y. Nice. Actually a little bit forward. Like so. 3-bedroom house. Ah, right. Cottage type house with 2 balconies. Yeah, nah, we don't have that stuff. I thought I was going to see someone actually build a house. Oh, sorry, Miss Pigeon. Welcome to the channel, though, if you haven't already hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I'm not building a house at 20 past 10 at night. Don't get me wrong. I would love to. If we ever bought a new house, it would have to have a studio. Just a space for Marco to do his jazz. Control. P. So yeah, we're just ripping apart this model now. Okay, so let's line this up. Where's it going to sit is the next question. That is the next question. G. So we'll plop it about there. And then what we'll do is go object set origin to geometry. Yep. Nope. Wait. Set origin to 3D cursor. There we go. And so now technically if I were to put that there, that doesn't work. I mean, we could always, snap it over a little bit. Now that works. But the question is, does our roof work? Let's go GX. No, our roof does not work. So what does that mean for Marco? If I go G... Well, if I snap it there... Oh, if I snap it there, that's fine. Ah, sick. Ah, sick. Huh. As my kids would say when they're playing Minecraft. So technically, that's... I mean, we could always throw an extra 2 meters on. That would fix it. But I think that's already too big. Whatevs. Let's go Shift D. Let's kind of have that as future Marco's problem. And we'll grab all this jazz. Box select. Delete vertices. Grab this. E to extrude. That's the 1 meter mark. I don't think it was 1 meter. I think it was always about here. F to create a face. Shift D, scale, E to extrude, and bring that in. Just kind of like a little bit of a topper, like so. G to the X. kind of like that. And then what we've got to do is create this piece in here, what we did before. So let's scale on the Y. Let's go P, separate by selection. So that's individual piece. Select that, E to extrude. Let's put that jazz in there, like so. Control B, and then we kind of, all right, so this one here I moved over a little bit too much. So let's move that one, and then we'll do the same over here. I'm just gonna move that just like that. Let's grab this edge loop, GY, Control B, bevel. Why are you being a stooge? Is it equal? Ah, delete edge loop. Let's try that again. There we go. G, Y, Control B. Yeah, that's better. Something like that. Let's grab this. No. Just grab the top face, just so we can have a bit of a rail. Doing this reminds me of a friend's house that I used to visit all the time, because he had this exact same thing. Oops. GY, Control L, E to extrude. All right. And then we can come down again. Now that's intersecting with that, which is not what I want. So let's go. Who's losing the plot? I'm losing the plot. Yeah, I think I am. All right, so I'm happy with that. We've got that piece in there. Let's just go smooth, shade smooth, come up here. Oh, that's already fine. Sick. Sick. All right, so something I will probably want to do as well. So we've got these pieces now coming in. G to the X. Yeah, whatever. G to the X, move that off to the side. I kind of want to have something that extends this block. Well, oh, actually, no. I can just do this. G, Z. Okay. And what will happen is obviously if I don't want that piece, I can just go GX. I can just select these three only and go GX. Bam, sorted. And then we can do the same here, Shift D, X. There we go, there's a little entranceway into the house. I'm an ideas man. Archie Pack. I do have Archie Pack. Does it have What? Don't freaking tell me. It's got exterior. Mind you, still at the end of the day, I need this stuff in Unreal Engine. I'm just having a quick look. Give me an example. No, shush. So it's got a lot of interior stuff. That's fine. But because of all these shorts, it looks nice. Yeah. Meh. Let's continue on with this jazz. Oh, actually, I don't like that. Look. Ah, crud. Oh, that's because I got half a meter wall here. Whoa. G to the X, move that off to the side. And then we can grab these, Shift D, X. We can grab this piece here, GX, rotate Z 90 minus. And then we can kind of continue on. The big problem is the roof. Let's do the roof. I'm going to grab this and this. C, Control L. Come on, let's grab the last pieces as well. And what I'll what will happen is this. No, Control L. Right, that's why. Let's go C, Control L. There we go. Oh, I grabbed all the pillars. Oh, whatever, I don't care. Let's go Shift D, P, separate by selection. How does this look? Rotate X. And then if I, right. So it's going to have to kind of marry up with something like that. Especially if I'm going to be putting, All right, so let's do that. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. So we'll keep this, Shift D, X, and I want to do half of what we got here. So let's grab box select, delete vertices. Oops, or not. Delete vertices. So now we've kind of got this little half roof. And then we can kind of join them around. Yeah, look, let's just go with that, whatever, I don't care. Done. So now what we've ultimately built is a whole bunch of buildings that we can repeat. This triangle bit's a little bit annoying. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this piece here, Control L. Let's go Shift D, P, separate by selection. Is that what I want? Do I want that? Hendrik, welcome. New to the channel, welcome. Subscribe. Do that jazz, people. Jazz. If you like doing jazz. I don't know. I've tried jazz. That wasn't really my thing. Why did I do jazz? Don't ask. That was many, many moons ago. Long time ago. That was actually back when I was living in Adelaide. It's a short story. Whoops. Delete edge loop. Alright, so we've got this piece. So let's steal that, GX. And then we kind of have that sitting in there. But if we want it to come all the way forward, we can. Boop. And now it sits like so. Maybe what we might do is just give it a bit of thickness. Or why? I don't know. Let's just do that. Yeah, that's cool. I'm down with that. So now we've got three varying roofs. We have these pillars. We have these doors, this door area at the front. Probably actually need to work on the doors. We can probably do the window piece here now. So let's just go GX. I'm just going to move that off to the side. And let's just start refining some of these pieces. So let's grab this face here. G, are you all connected? You sure are. Let's go P, or actually let's go Shift D, GX, Y, select delete of faces. From here, I'm going to put an edge loop through there. Let's go edge loop about here, and we'll kind of follow the image that we just had, like so. E to extrude, or not. E to extrude, something like that. And then now when we put it back in, we have this style of window. Oh la-di-da! Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, yes it is. Oh, jeez. I need a new pop filter. Sorry. There we go. Smash the sub button. Do it. Do it. Get to the chopper. Oh, thank goodness. I thought Blender was going to die. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy how this is all come along. We've got multiple pieces. We've got our walls. We've got a 2 meter wall. We've got a single meter wall. This piece, this piece. So a lot of them are going to be roughly the same. So let's maybe create a new roof. What's going on there? All right. All right. Okay. Sorry. Message. Okay. So maybe what we're going to do now is actually create... Doesn't have a gutter. I didn't think about that. Well, I am going to steal this roof, but we're going to make a variation on the house. So what we're going to do... Let me have a look at this house. Sorry. I know there is a house that has... let me just quickly go like this, and then let me just bring this up. Search. Okay, so I know the house that I'm after. Do we have sold? Map. Go to map. Map. I just want to see if this house is still here. But dang it, it's not there anymore. Dang it, and it was the house I really wanted. Like, modeling wise. Bah. Okay, so we'll worry about that a little bit later. So what we'll do is I'm going to grab this roof, Shift D X, rotate 90 degrees. Let's grab that, scale on the X. Let's go Shift D X, I don't know about there, Shift D X all the way on the edge. From here, what I'm going to do is actually grab these slats, Control L. No, not you, but that's fine, whatevs. And I'm going to go Shift D, move it this way. Because I mean, ultimately what we're doing right now is pretty much a level editor. I'm going to cut them all in half. C. C. Delete vertices. Nope. C. Control L. I'm going to rotate, not extrude, rotate by about 15 degrees on the minus. And so it's going to sit something like so. Is that enough clearance is the next question. No, that's not high enough. So it's going to have to sit something like that. Cool. Let's go box select middle mouse and we'll just get rid of that. And we're just going to wing it. So from there, let's grab these faces. E to extrude. And so what this is going to be kind of like the front of a house where it's kind of like a little bit of pergola. I don't know, does everyone call them pergolas? Or is that just an Australian thing? It's a pergola. Is it a pergola? It's a pergola. Now I'm second guessing myself. And then from here, C. Let's go E to extrude along the Z. Scale Z 0. What on earth have I done? Let's undo that. Come in here. I'm just going to select that. E to extrude Z. Scale Z 0. GZ. And that can go on the ground. And so now we've now got like a secondary type of the house. Because what we can do is we can still grab all these pieces and throw them in there as well. Veranda. Tyler. Welcome, Tyler. Nestler. The champion. Scott. Scott. Are you doing lights, camera, action? That is the question. You're my competition. You're my number one competition. I want to beat you so bad. I want to beat you. No, it's just it. I'm lost now. Yes. So we're continually building our assets. So we've got our door. 50% chance of I failed last year though. Yes, because I beat you. That's my one goal. I don't know why. Very hard with work. Yeah, mate. I know. Your the stuff that you do is amazing. And I have no intention of doing that stuff. Alright. However, let me know if you're not doing it. Because if you're not doing it, I'd love to send you the script that I have and have your opinion on it. Because I value your opinion, but I want to beat you. Alright, there we go. And then we've kind of got our door now. Let's kind of just grab this face here, delete face, and then I'm going to go. Beautiful. That's what I want to hear, buddy. Door handle. Where's my door handle? It's on the left. Yep. So let's go about here. I'm just going to do something like so, just so we've got a door handle. Not too fussed. That's a really low door handle. It's about 1 meter. How tall is... Yeah, about there. That'll do. I'm trying to think, what does my door look like? Anyway. This is how lazy I'm going to do it. I'm never going to join it. Gee, why? Because like I said, most of these will be viewed from like far away. But obviously once we create the materials, hopefully in Epic, I do have a whole bunch of materials. While we're here, let's just check this. So I do have this one, but I don't know what the materials are like. I'm not too concerned about the interior because I was checking stuff out. If I go into my library, what do I have? What do I have? I've got a dining set. How awesome is that? This is that HQ residence house. Something I got to check out. Industrial hangar. So with these videos, make sure you subscribe because I normally do I do updates now every month of when these free assets come out. Almost spilt water everywhere, but that's fine. But I don't have any other house. It's realistic rendering. That's indoors, and that's in the latest Dead Set digital short film. So if you go to youtube.com Dead Set Digital, you'll see that one in there. I kind of literally just slapped it in. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Yeah, I don't have any exterior, so that's a bit annoying. I'm sure I've got materials somewhere. I think there is a wood package somewhere. Ultimate touch component. That sounds interesting. With no icon. Substance in Unreal Engine. What's that? Maybe I can just do that. Let's just have a quick read. Hopefully I can just create a material. Goes to Substance. Substance plugin enables the use of Substance materials directly in your... Good. Whether you're working... Okay. Ooh, sick. That's what I'll probably do, actually. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Alright, so we got those houses. We've got a whole bunch of houses now. I think the next bit is to texture them. Probably some variations of the windows is something we're going to have to do. But I can kind of cover it, especially kind of like with this piece in here. I am going to cheat dramatically. Let's just... Oh, actually, no. Let's not delete that. Let's just go G. Move that out of the way. UV unwrapping, what I'll probably do is do it the lazy method. I'm just going to press U, project from view. Nope, U, project from view with bounds. With a 1 meter one, I won't do that. Because what I'll do is I'll do a 2 meter one first. So if I come into here, we go U, project from view from bounds. Shift DX. Whoops. Shift DX. Now what I'll do is tab, there we go, and we'll delete that face. So that data is the same as that data. The problem is, that this edge here won't match up with this edge if I've got the same material. Dang it! Dang it, Bobby! So how would I overcome that? I mean, I could just put in some random little piece in there just to block it up. Suck. Alright. What's the time? 11:15. I think for now, let's leave it at that. I will probably continue this on Twitch. So jump over to twitch.tv/Markom3D. I'll probably be on there tomorrow night. During Lights Camera Action, which starts on the 19th, I will probably be streaming every night on Twitch, except for Sunday night where I'll be streaming here. GG Haveman, I can't read that, sorry. So go follow me over there. And yeah, I'll try and do updates every day. I'll be using the Perception Neuron. I will be using Reallusion's facial motion capture, all that jazz. I got to create characters. I got to be prepared. The script is written-ish, but once again, using the index cards to kind of put the story together. I know what happens at the start. I know what happens in the middle. I know what happens at the end, but it's those little bits and pieces in there. So I'm expecting to be a 4-minute film in 10 stinking days. I've done it before. But it will be with Unreal Engine this time, not Cycles, because Cycles was about 150 hours of rendering, which isn't a lot of fun when you've only got 10 days. So, wow, a lot of people just dropped off. Anyway, hey, for cloud rendering, Pixel Plow. The problem is making sure all my linked files, like all the images or anything, are within the blend file as I push them up, because I'm always missing stuff, and I think that's like really the key problem there for me. Because if you've got a blend file that has an image and you've linked that blend file to this blend file, you need to still save or append all the materials into that blend file. So if you kind of lose one, it kind of just gets you yuck. So, but if I'm going for, the other good thing about Unreal Engine is because I can render about 30 seconds of animation in about 3 minutes. So what I'm doing there is I will set up just multiple cameras, render them out, and then what I can do is come into my video editing software and kind of do all that jazz. Yeah, that's what I normally do, but if I'm using Extreme PBR Combo, that library is saved elsewhere, which is a big pain in the butt talks, Jenny. So that's why I've been working on the workflows. Pretty much everything I do is Lights Camera Action. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Marco's tired. We've got work tomorrow. I'll be on the Blender Nest podcast, which will be tomorrow morning as well, for like 15 minutes. So if you haven't signed up for that one, go subscribe to there. Check out Silly Science with Simon. If you like doing sciencey stuff with kids, freaking brilliant. Tyler, I miss you. Hopefully we'll be together soon once again. Who else is there? There is Paul Kagegi's channel doing some really cool stuff. Charan, Just 3D Things. If you love materials, go check that out, even though I can't understand. But anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, guys, and I will talk to you later. And I got to press the end button.